Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Iridescent 808 Tarot. My name is Dee and we're here for the pick a card reading, you guys. So, as you see, look at the cards and see which cards you are drawn to. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. This is pile number 3. Hi everyone and welcome to card number 1, pile number 1, you guys. We have the heart chakra right here. This is your 4th chakra, you guys. This deals with compassion, affection, and love. In this area, it works with being able to love unconditionally and having love for everything. However, if it is blocked during this time, you are being asked to meditate, some type of yoga, and also for others of you guys, crystal therapy will help heal your chakras. In the midst of things, if you're dealing with emotions of love and any type of grief, you guys, you will have to tune in to your first chakra, which is your base chakra, because you're in survival mode. Also, with this survival mode, if you're a female, you're definitely in your masculine energy, and we're supposed to be working from the heart chakra during this time period due to the fact that it's love, you guys. So, if you're in your masculine energy, if you're a female, you definitely need to go ahead and work on compassion, affection, and love. And if you're a male during this time and you're still within your masculine energy, it is now time for you to tap into your divine feminine energy so that you can have compassion, affection, and love and be able to love people unconditionally and have love for everything, you guys. Also, you're going through the process of awakening during this time period. So you're being opened up to a lot of things that you were not open up previously before. The next card for you guys is the Strength card. When it comes in reference to the Strength card, it is also dealing with the heart as well. Some questions that you should consider during this process with this Strength card is, are you strong enough to be compassionate? Also, you need to know that you can get through a difficult time. If you're going through difficult times, just know that you will be able to get through whatever it is. Also, anything that you're doing during this time, definitely be careful. If you have plans for someone, those plans could backfire. So be careful, especially if it's not in a good sense or if it's not with good intentions. Also, in other areas of life, you may be in a space of wanting to give up. This is a reminder for you not to give up and for you to know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. Others of you guys definitely need to step in a space to stop complaining. Understand that, for major comebacks, you have to go through a brief setback. And, during that time, you will definitely find a solution so that you can have that major comeback happen for you guys. So, keyword, heart chakra, strength card, and awakening. The lavender card came out. During this time period, it's time for you to surround yourself with love and people that love you as well. You can't be in a drama-filled sense with your heart chakra opening. That's going to keep you in that masculine energy, you guys. So it's definitely time to find the strength to pull through so that you can surround yourself with people that love you and surround yourself with love altogether. Once that whole process goes down, whenever you find that strength, you move out that divine masculine energy and you deal with the awakening. It's not an easy process. You'll have days that you feel that you want to give up. Don't forget that strength card. You have the strength and you can achieve and you can do the things that you need to do. With this shaman card, you are installed once you go within with ancient healing wisdom. So you'll also be able to heal yourself as well as others during this time period. You could be dealing with a soulmate and or soulmates during this time period. It's a lot of talking going on. You're interested in a lot of things during this time period. You're conversing more, and a weighted message will arrive. It will be a text message, a call, or an email. Hovering. It definitely will happen. So this is what I have for you, pal number 1. And thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all. And don't forget, you women that are tuned in, you are all beautiful. To the males that are tuned in, you are all handsome. Beautiful ladies, handsome men. Don't let anyone tell you any different. And you all are amazing and you all are divine. Hi you guys, and this is pal number 2. Straight into it. So we have joy and stability. A lot of you guys are about to experience joy and stability. The big house came out for you guys. With this big house, you need to understand that your plans may be disrupted in a way that you can't imagine. Also, you need to take in consideration, is this situation something that is going to break you down? Or is this situation going to help you understand that you're moving into a space of receiving a breakthrough? Others of you guys need to understand that this change could hurt ego, if that's something you may have. Others of you need to understand that perhaps it's not such a big surprise at all. You just wasn't ready to see this. Others of you guys need to understand that the truth may hurt. There were some suspicious thoughts that came across your mind whenever it came to a lot of situations in life. And maybe even if you are deserving of joy and or stability. You are worthy of that joy and stability, you guys. Stop fighting yourself and push through and know that it will be a brighter day. Self-indulgence. It's time to focus on self and your self-worth. It's also time for you to heal. It's time to do shadow work. If you haven't done so, once the shadow work is done, I'm sorry if I stumble over words, but once the shadow work is done, you're going to have a self-appreciation. You are a lioness. You've earned your stripes. And you can read about the fairy tales instead of becoming one that, might not have a good ending. You are a lioness, you guys. You've earned your stripes. You've been through a lot. Definitely step into a space to focus on yourself, your self-worth, and understand to take time to yourself so that you can reflect back on the much-needed things and understand that it is time to heal. The shadow work will help during this process, and you'll have more of a self-appreciation. That's why you step into that lioness energy, you guys. Your ancestors and generations. Something with your DNA, you guys. Once you get into doing the shadow work, you will begin to forgive the people that you need to forgive. You step into a space of opening your heart to understand unconditional love as well. So I take it some of you guys could have been relating to pal number 1 and you're here. So I'm definitely picking up on your energy. But it's definitely time to, pay attention to what the ancestors are showing you And it's definitely time to break some generational curses during this process. Also, the ancestors could have kept you in an incubation period until you understand your self-worth and that you went through that healing process. And shadow work is very important, you guys. There could have been a lot of affairs. This doesn't have to be in reference to just love. It's just in relation to yourself. You could have had an affair on yourself because you put yourself last in a situation, and now you step back into a space to knowing that you should have put the appreciation that you put into other people's situations and or in love. You now have to take a step back and start back over. So definitely get self-indulged during this time. It's about you. Go through that healing process so that you can have these affairs in order and you can break these generational curses that may have been placed. You will be the first person who will come through and you will show the ancestors everything that I went through, all the trials and tribulations and challenges. Baby, I am a lioness. I've earned the stripes will be your mindset. You done a lot. So, you can sit back and relax. Also, Cupid's arrow came out. It's definitely time to have faith. Love is calling. There is a surprise invitation and or a meeting. There is definitely a lot of hesitation. If you're afraid, keep pushing. Don't let fear stop you from doing anything in life. You need to have that joy and that stability kick in. And that fear can be a big barrier during this time. So you deserve joy and you deserve stability. Also, you guys, something as far as the autumn is going to come about. So this invitation and this meeting that could be hesitant. As for you, you might be hesitant with this invitation or meeting. Maybe this is coming up in the autumn for you guys. Either way it goes, you're breaking generational curses and you are shining bright like a diamond is something that I pick up for you guys. Do the focusing on yourself and the healing that is much needed. And to the ladies tuned in, you are all beautiful. Don't let anyone else tell you any different. And to the males tuned in, you are all handsome. And don't you let anyone tell you any different. So beautiful ladies and handsome men, you are all amazing and you are all divine. Hi everyone. Welcome to pile number 3. We have helpless and hopeless. You may be in that space of feeling hopeless. You also may feel as if you're helpless during this time period. Forgive came out. You guys, you're going to have to forgive yourself for being helpless and feeling hopeless. And you also have to forgive others. And I take it that a lot of you guys tuned in to pile number 1 and pile number 2. I feel you here as well. The next card that came out in reference to this helpless and hopeless, we have the 2 of 6. With this, a lot of you guys are stepping into a space of speaking your mind, making progress, having new partnerships, and you're definitely planning for the future. Also, you need to step in the space of being unafraid to go against the grain. Others of you guys definitely want to make plans in traveling and or moving overseas for a small few. Listen, you guys have to understand that you're not helpless. You stand in a space of holding a lot of power because you have the power to persuade people and to influence them. And just know that whenever you step into that space of things, you're definitely going to have the protection of your ancestors, and you're going to be protected all around. And you're definitely going to be protected and these new beginnings that you begin to take on as well. Also, something in reference to the moon for a small few of you guys, and others of you guys have been going through cycles of feeling helpless and hopeless. The same way you pulled yourself out of those spaces before, you definitely have the power and strength to pull yourself out of those spaces again within this cycle. Deal with your hidden fears during this time period, you guys. Also, some of you guys are stepping into the space of finding true love and understanding what true love is. Look, that's awesome. And you're learning how to work within your heart chakra being open. Some of you guys could be dealing with palpitations. Maybe your chest may hurt as far as your heart. Just know, your heart chakra is definitely opening up. You're being able to see things as far as these new beginnings happening, and you'll see that you are protected. And if you have to go against the grain in any reference, you have the protection there as well. Bring in these new beginnings and bring in these new beginnings so that these new beginnings can continuously be beautiful cycles for you. You are protected once again. Also, forgive yourself and forgive other people so that you can step in to knowing what true love is and being able to show true love. Therefore, you will no longer feel helpless. You will know that you have all the help that you need. Also, you won't feel hopeless. You have all hope and you have all the rights of understanding that you can set the intentions that you need during this time period. To all the ladies tuned in, you are all beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you any different. To all the males tuned in, you are all handsome, and don't you let anyone tell you any different. Beautiful ladies and handsome men tuned in, you are all amazing and you are all divine. And I love you all. Keep your head up, keep them squares out your circle. Until next time, thank you for tuning in.